Gee. Hi guys, I went ahead and restarted the stream because I was having technical difficulties with my keyboard. So I'm just gonna start over from scratch. Welcome to my channel. This is Darth Jiva. Hey guys. Um, Today I'm playing StarRupture. This is a game from Crazy Jar. They're the creators of Green Hill. If you haven't tried that, it's an excellent crafter survivor game. It's very hard, very realistic. Uh, I may even try and do a stream on it later. We'll see. Um, Otherwise, let's jump in and get started. I'm going to start a new game. Maybe. Go ahead and call it Darth Jiva. I'm going to skip the tutorial because the tutorial limits where you can start building your base, and I don't want that. Go with scientist.
What the?
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner PO212. Hello, I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
I'm finally here. Let's get this training over with. I want to get to work. Ah, gotcha.
More of those? Dear convicts, welcome. The first team of the new Argos project. Claywood Corporation is honored to welcome you to the surface of Arcadia 7, located in the Rupture system, in the URV-X galaxy. Your presence as the first team after more than half a century of stagnation marks a new chapter in the history of humanity and the future of the company. Your mission is to extract, process, automate, and ship the resources required on Earth. At the same time, we encourage you to explore and document this unexplored world, a potential new Earth. You were chosen for a reason. Each of you has unique talents and experiences that make you invaluable prisoners. While your past may have been difficult, Claywood Corporation offers you a chance for redemption and a fresh start. Each completed order brings you closer to the freedom you longed for. Good luck. Yours sincerely, the Claywood Corporation team. So in this game, you're a prisoner. Given the option to come to this planet and try and colonize it, basically, and get resources to send back to Earth. We'll play out and see what we can say.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Rupture system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
You can see these little sections that look different than the rest of the meteorite. Shoot them, you break the meteorite down faster. Don't hit them. It'll still go down, but it's really slow. You can get all of the pieces, the rock falls apart, and you get the meteor part out of it. Back to the ship. Building supplies. Should have gone. More building supplies. Look over there on the gun, you can see that the bar is increasing. That's the heat of the weapon. You can see it getting red. Instead of reloading, you let the heat out of your weapon. Mining cannon, whatever it's called. This is a resource point. Once those blue bars next to your gathering gauge reach the top, your gather becomes faster. You can see it going back down. See, the white bar's not going as fast, and then it starts going faster. I'm gonna get about 100 of these, and then we'll go get some copper equivalent. Go over there to the orange stuff. Pull from the ore. If you manually let the heat out rather than letting it overheat, it'll go down faster. I forgot. do. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That should be enough for now. The gun was exactly where it needed to be to overheat, and it didn't do it. Double click jump, you can double click the space bar, you'll get a double jump. It's take a lot of energy though. Go ahead and make as many of these as we can. Pretty much makes everything right now. Go figure out where to put our base. First couple of times I built my base right here by the water. Well, still can't go too far because I have to have a base in proximity to the place I want to harvest. See those two spots there. If this is close enough. First thing you do when you're building a base is put this down.
Good work. You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Oh, I want to skip the tutorial. Make me gather 12 of these.
Can't believe I'm here. Everything here is fascinating.
The Claywood Corporation is very glad to see your enthusiasm. Most convicts do not share it.
Most of them are usually idiots who are unable to see the potential in being a pioneer on a new world.
Technically, you are not a pioneer. A lot of people have been to Arcadia before you.
That was a long time ago, and besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands, but better.
I'm glad, but I will also remind you of your resource gathering duties. Everything's ready. Now, build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
What?
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work. Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will, in turn, give you access to new buildings. The first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Power. Alright. Here. Can't really see it that well, but that is the rupture star, and it lights up and blows up, and if you're outside your base, you're vaporized. I'll have to let him do it. They want.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you. The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward. We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
A trivial question. Of course I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings using rails.
Impressive. You've used equipment like this before?
Hardly. It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building. It'd waste my potential if I had to do that.
Exactly. Let's take advantage of those 3 doctorates.
Power's transferred by rails. Oh.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
another tower. All I needed. We wait for that to launch. All we can really do now is wait for that to go up and we'll set up the copper fulcrum or whatever it's called. Maybe build it close enough to get that other point. Find out what happens if you go down a face.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
forward. Analyzing station. With this we can get free points without having to send them off. That's worth 30 points. The same points for over here. You can also use these later on when you're crafting like your weapons, and maybe it's for upgrading. Click this button and it'll add any points that you have to your anything, because they want me to use the analyzing station. Eat these.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
These you can drink for water. Careful with them though, because I don't think they regrow until after the rupture happens.
Delicious.
Put the food in the analyzer too, but I don't like to do that because I might get hungry. Meteor hearts are probably the biggest thing
Location barrier activated.
right now.
What?
Letting you out onto the dangerous planet without completing
Oh my
introductory
god, I
training
said no
would be too
tutorial!
risky for this investment.
Investment?
I meant our investment into your safety. The Claywood Corporation cares about you.
That was the whole reason I chose not to do the tutorial. Not even sure what the point of the tutorial is. We have no choice. We're gonna have to go harvest some meteorites. Those. See anymore. Doing anything. Just a minute, y'all. I'll be back in just a few minutes. So, yeah. Finally ran out of those things. Both. Power. Be short. This over here. Reach.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Oops, some smelters. Here. Yep.